ISO 13485 talks about the management of medical devices when it comes to quality. Similar to ISO 9001, which is a quality management system, ISO 13485 is also a management system. However, this type of management system is focused on medical devices. Typically used by companies who either manufacture or distribute or import medical devices, this standard has multiple benefits. Some of the benefits associated with this type of certification include, first of all, an increased reputation and credibility from the market, who sees companies that are ISO 13485 certified as truly committed to improving the quality management of the medical devices they are working with. You are also bound to get better results from your quality management system that is catered for the needs of your organization. Also, by going through this process of implementing ISO 13485 in your organization, we are going to review the activities that are needed from receiving the products from your suppliers to doing any changes needed within your organization to installing or delivering the products to your clients. So, by going through this process, we are going to find areas for improvement for your organization to make sure that your organization is working in an efficient way. Also, by implementing this management system, you are going to ensure that your employees are truly committed to the quality management system when it comes to medical devices. Finally, by making sure that you are fully compliant with the laws and regulations relevant to your organization, then you are bound to have lower insurance premiums because your system will be well functioning to serve the needs of your industry. And as I have explained earlier, this type of certification can be used by different types of industries, namely those companies who produce medical devices and companies who import or sell medical devices. And right now there are some excellent funding opportunities that your organization can tap into to get this type of ISO certification. As an approved advisor by Malta Enterprise, I can help you to tap into such funding opportunities and guide you to navigate which type of funding is most suitable to the needs of your organization. I can also give you an exact figure of the type of funding that you would be receiving from the government of Malta for implementing such an ISO certification. And the implementation process is split into 5 major steps. First of all, we would set up a meeting to discuss, whereby we would see whether my skills and experience can be of benefit to your organization to help you this ISO 13485 standard, and I will also be able to give you factual information about the funding that your organization can tap into. If you think that that is beneficial to your organization, then we will apply for such funding with the government of Malta, and once you receive the grant agreement from the government, then we will start with the implementation process. And in the first step of the implementation process, we will do systems mapping. In the systems mapping, we will identify the key activities by your organization: production, installation, delivery, commissioning, and even servicing of medical devices or medical equipment, and we will map out such processes. After having such processes mapped out, in the gap analysis, we will compare what you are doing right now as an organization to what the standard needs your organization to do to be fully compliant with this international standard for the quality management of medical devices. By identifying what you are doing right now to what the standard needs, we would have identified a gap. This gap will serve as an action plan for improvement during the implementation process, whereby it will help us to make sure that all your employees are familiar with the systems that are needed by this international standard. When the implementation has been completed and we are confident that your organization is managing and meeting the requirements of the standard, then we can go ahead and do an internal audit, whereby we will take a random order from one of your customers and follow it from start through to finish to make sure that all activities were carried out as required by this international standard. I also wanted to point out that specifically for companies within the medical device industry, there are other regulations that might be relevant to your needs. For example, GDP, MDR, medical device regulations, or IVDR, which is the in vitro diagnostic regulations that have been launched in May 2021 and May 2022, respectively. If you feel that this approach is what your organization needs to succeed, then please feel free to get in touch, and I would love to help you to answer any questions that you still have about this standard and to help you succeed in the ISO certification of ISO 13485. Thank you.